Here's how I think the book can really help students in the classroom, and perhaps even some theologians. Again, the first half of the book has to do with the Son, S-U-N, what we mean by mystery, revelational, dimensional mystery. Number 2, what the Bible means by mystery. Number 3, the history of mystery. Number 4, if God's unknowable, how can we know him? That's kind of a spiritual formation chapter. The role of the classic spiritual disciplines and so on in knowing God. And then in the second half of the book, we take this taxonomy and we apply it directly to 2 theological mysteries. These would be the Trinity and the Incarnation. And then to 1 theological trouble spot or hot spot that's been with the church from the word go. And that would be, on the one hand, the nature of God's sovereignty, what we might call the logic of sovereignty. That would be our Calvinistic friends. And on the other hand, the nature of human freedom. And what kind of freedom are we talking about? And that would be our Arminian friends. And so what we end up arguing in this book on the basis of this taxonomy of mystery is that both sides are right in their own way. And how do we navigate that tension? And then finally, in the last 2 chapters, we thought it was really important to point out the practical side of mystery and how this understanding of mystery can help us make sense, for example, of prayer and the questions people have about prayer and what prayer is and what is it meant to do, if I can put it that way. How is it meant to work its way out in our lives and feed us and nourish us and so on. So there's a whole chapter on prayer. And then the last chapter is on world religions, which is a very lively contemporary issue now. What can we learn, for example, from other world religions? And how might it pertain to what we understand mystery to be from a Christian perspective? And what other religions, for example, might mean regarding mystery from their own perspective? What do we have to offer each other and so on within this taxonomy of mystery? So that's the book as a whole, and we think it's a book whose time has come, meaning mystery is being constantly talked about now in lots of different circles within the church, and we're hoping in a small way to add to the discussion and to provide a way of looking at God and worshiping God and comprehending God that the incomprehensible God has made known to us.